Welcome to our weekend. We're having chips and gravy. Well, I'm not. I am. He's not.
Mine's chips and curry sauce from one of our favourite chippies in Darlydale.
We're in Derbyshire for the weekend. We're staying in the van. We're meeting up with our friend Pippa from Worm's Eye View and her husband Lee. They're going to stay at our caravan. If you're new to our channel, welcome and thanks for coming over and having a look at us. So we're going to share our weekend with you. We don't know what we're getting up to yet. Weather forecast is pretty grim. So
Certainly is.
We'll just see what we get up to and take it from there. But for now, chips.
Cheers.
And what we didn't show you was the view from the door that we've got. Just there. What do you think? Not bad, is it? It's looking a bit moody, that sky. Just down there is the main A6. Oh, let's show you this while we're at it as well. We have painted the sills on the van black. Got a bit of rust on them, so we decided that we'd get rid of the rust, and then we thought, oh, we'll cover them in black, paint them in black, because not only will it look a nice change, it also disguises some of those Darrell things that we've got in there. So we're pretty pleased. And we're thinking about doing the bonnet now as well. We'll just see how that goes. Well, there is a little bit of rust on the bonnet that needs cleaning, clearing off. So we'll see. It doesn't look bad at all.
Ready?
Well, that wasn't a bad sleep. Ooh.
No.
We'll,
Nice quiet park up.
yeah. Nice decent sized car park. One other van turned up. We didn't hear it. Parked right next to us. We'll show you in a minute. First plan of the day is a cup of coffee, and then the dogs have got a new friend to meet.
Cheers.
And then it'll be off for breakfast somewhere.
Nab's exploring the car park.
And Bay just wants to be with us.
Makes a change. Yeah.
Got a busy few weekends ahead, haven't we? So.
Yeah, plans have changed a little bit, haven't they?
They have now, yeah. You were supposed to be playing rugby, weren't you, in Newcastle?
At the beginning of September. That's been pushed back. So we can't play there because we're already away.
So we're going to be the new kids on the block somewhere. But you have to wait and see where that is. Had a few comments about the rugby and about what a dangerous game it looks like. So, and somebody has asked whether Keith's been injured before. Well, if you're a long-time viewer, you'll know that a couple of years ago he did do his Achilles tendon. That was just in training. But you have had injuries before.
Yeah, I broke my wrists. I've cracked my eye socket, fingers, usual sort of rugby injuries.
Sounds perfectly fun to me. Anyway, I'm going to go and grab you in a sec, and I'll show you around this car park and the views that we've got. I think she's wanting you to go and play, Nab. So that's the van.
You might see
I'll swing you around this way.
You might see the paintwork a bit better now.
And there's our neighbour. Couldn't park much closer, could they? Let me pan you around this car park. Plenty of room. So as Keith says, there's the paintwork, you'll see it better.
It does actually tie in with the back bumper, doesn't it?
It does, it looks really good. Chuffed with that. Nice bright day, it did rain in the night. We have scouted this car park out before, so we knew about it. There is a path here as well where we can walk the dogs. It's a wee bit muddy today. But not a bad morning view. Yes, just a tad muddy. And there's the view. Time for you to go and meet a new friend. It's called Timmy. You've already met your new friend Timmy, haven't you?
I have.
So we're just going to go up to another place you've seen on videos before if you've been with us for a while, Robin Hood Stride.
Just to give them a run in the field, really, isn't it?
It is, and just
because
so
they've
they
not
can
met before.
They've not met before, and it's always best to have them dogs outside to meet.
Neutral territory.
And then we're off for breakfast.
At long last.
Yes. Getting hungry now. We parked up over there. 2 vans.
So,
I don't know whether you're going to hear Keith talking or not. He might do. There you go. Come out too. And here comes Pippa and Lee along with Keith and...
Hey, come on. Come on. Come on. Nab. Come on.
And this is Timmy.
Go on. Go. Nab.
It's all very new, isn't it, Timmy?
Hello, Timmy.
You suddenly look
Come
like
on,
a ridgeback.
this way. Come on.
So we're just introducing them so they can get to know each other, because they're going to be seeing a lot of each other over the next few years. But once we get them into an open field, it'll be a lot better. She wants to say something.
I do believe you were the one that told me I needed a van dog.
Oh, I did.
And look what we did.
You got a dog.
Got a dog.
Well, you got 2.
Got 2 dogs.
But there's only 1 allowed in the van. Well, no, 2 allowed in the van.
In the van, but the other one's my son, so therefore he's not my dog. And he's meant to be our dog, isn't he? Yeah. He's my dog. My dog. You're a wee good boy.
Can you just whisper that?
He's my dog.
Go on, Nab. The thing we have to tell you about Timmy is that he's a rescue dog, so he is a little bit nervous. He's had not a very nice start to life until he moved in with Pip and Lee and Kenzie.
Hello, good boy.
Good girl.
See, they're nice. Well done, babe. No.
Leaving. Stop.
I don't think it'll hurt.
This introduction done. They're going to get on fine, aren't they?
They are. They just needed to meet and see each other for the first time.
Our 2 tend to get on with most dogs anyway. But now it's time for breakfast, and we're going to somewhere where we found a few weeks ago, and it's actually a bakery, but it's within a youth hostel.
They've got they've taken on the franchise for the hostel, haven't they?
Yeah.
And revamped the seating area, the lounge area.
And it's really nice. And we've actually been chatting with the chap who's taken the franchise on, the hostel on, and he's going to have a proper chat with us about how he came about doing that. So we're going to have a chat with him in a few weeks' time. But for now, I'm looking forward to me breakfast and a cuppa. Breakfast is served.
Oh, we cutlery.
Thank you.
I'll go find some cutlery. Which teapot did you say this was empty?
And you're going to be in a bit of video in a bit, aren't you, Nab? Because something's just happened, hasn't it, Nab? Nab, something's just happened, hasn't it? So you're going to have to appear in the video later. Nom nom. So we said that Nab was going to be the star of this little bit of video. It's because we've met his doppelganger.
Amazing, right, I'll come and stand next to you. See if we can. Right, sit there, sit. Let's say hello first.
Hello. Go on, sit. Nab, sit.
There, sit. Sit. Yeah, but sit down.
Let's
Call him.
can we get Bay out of the way?
There. I was going to say so.
Oh, let me just get.
Sue, can you? What have we done with
Bear's looking but
I will say I've got biscuits in my pocket. If you want to go in my pocket.
Okay.
So we really know you guys. We really know you guys want it.
I was going to say, do you want me to hold the
Nab,
biscuits
sit.
in front?
Yeah, but you might lose your hand.
Nab, sit.
So it's the first time for a long time I've had a strange man putting his hand in my pocket.
Have we got a nab here? Nab, come on, let's nab.
someone there.
Nab, sit. Nab.
Oh, it's close.
Nab. Never work with animals or children,
Oh, I
they
know.
say.
Nab.
Oh, almost.
Nab.
That's as good as it's going to get.
If you kneel down, if you two kneel down with them, might
Come on, you're part of the photo shoot now. Nab,
you have to come closer, Nab.
pay attention.
Where's over there?
Oh,
Nab, where's
hey, you did
Daryl?
brilliantly.
Where's Daryl?
Nab,
Oh, there we go.
and put your ears up as well.
Oh, that's great. Oh,
Hey, you
I
can
think that's.
have, you can
I
have
think
that
yeah.
because
Whoa.
you were fixing on that.
That was brilliant.
Ben, that's the youth hostel, and as I say, we're going to be going in there in a few weeks' time to talk to the guy who owns the bakery, which there he is, just opening the door.
Nab, come on.
That's for a future video that you'll see in a few weeks' time. Just going to have a wander down into Matlock. That's a decent view of the town. Have a mooch around the shops. Probably go for a coffee. Now there's a surprise. We've just gone into this charity shop, and if you're of a certain age, you'll get this. Keith went in there and said, "I don't suppose you've got Fly Fishing by J.R. Hartley, have you?" You haven't, but I have got it by David Michalak. Now you have to be a certain age to get that one. For those of you who aren't,
There's quite a few fishing books.
yeah, these are all fishing books.
Fly fishing.
For all of you of a certain age, it used to be a Yellow Pages advert, did it?
Yeah.
I think, where an old chap would go in asking for a book. I don't suppose you've got Fly Fishing by J.R. Hartley, have you? And they flicked through the Yellow Pages, didn't they? And then it turned out that he was the author, J.R. Hartley. Now, I've never known whether that was an actual book.
I think it is.
Is it?
Yes.
So, couldn't resist that joke, though.
Garden?
I don't know what it's called, to be honest. This is new, though, this
This
little
is
bit,
all
isn't
new.
it?
Yes. Since it was flooded out.
Yes.
We had some serious floods in Matlock last year, the year before.
Well, it's been a few years now on the run, to be honest.
This is all new.
You see there's still
So
sandbags here.
Yeah. So we've done the charity shops. So we're now going to the market in the park.
Very pretty.
Let's rebuild after last. We've got fun.
Not sure what we're going to be at the market, but it's always worth a bit of a look round.
The dressing table. Yeah, she has. She definitely has. Yeah. Sorry? Oh, yeah.
You're smirking at me
Why?
because I was smirking at you.
For what?
Oh, there's bracelets here.
Mm.
You're still smirking at me. Come here. Good boy, good girl. Come. We've wandered around here before, haven't we? It's not the biggest
We
market
have.
in the world.
No.
Keith mentioned the flooding. Matlock's been blighted by it for the last few years, and every time there's a lot of rain, it's getting flooded out, shops, other businesses. So they're now building flood defences, and I'm going to try not to drop you here. It's ongoing, it's going to take a couple of years to do. The bridge has actually had a lot of work done already. There's a lot going on in the river. There's actually a plaque here, Matlock Bridge. The downstream side of the bridge dates from the 1400s, and the bridge was widened in 1904. And if you look under the arches, you can actually see that it's a bridge of two halves. So if you look, got this wide bit here, and then the narrower bit. I don't know whether if I wander around here, down here, you'll see better. You can see a little bit better there. And now we're wandering up over the bridge.
This way. Here.
It's always been a busy road, this one. It's the main A6. And that's where we were just stood. I showed you that. Matlock's very much a town of two halves, and the bridge divides the two halves. The more quirky shops are over on this side of the bridge. Over on the side we've just come from is the more regular shops that you get. You see in most towns and cities. On this side, so you get more quirky shops, more independent shops. You can often find some nice things in this half.
I bought you a present.
He's been into a second-hand shop. Oh, sorry, shall I call it an antique shop? Oh, thank you. One for my collection.
Tell how old it is, just by looking at the price on the back there.
Now, you know that Keith's almost completed his Observer books. Oh, and he's got an Observer book.
First edition, but
Oh,
for the price, I couldn't resist it.
How much?
£3.
£3, not bad, is it?
And it's
It looks
a
pretty.
year older than I am.
Alright.
And there's not a diesel engine in sight.
Wow, that looks like it's not really been flipped through, is it?
So Keith's
probably
nearly
right.
completed his collection. He needs 2 books now, and we're actually off to Harrogate soon to an Observer book fair. Oh dear, he's bought something that's wrapped up and looks very phallic. Ooh. Oh god, now I know what they are now. They are milk bottles. Longslow Dairy. Where's Longslow Dairy? You see, folks, I don't collect things because I say everything gathers dust.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. Because my thing is that it's just another thing to gather dust. But then I said, oh, maybe I could collect ladybird books. So that started the other week. But Keith's still collecting his milk bottles. Boltham Park Dairy. Where's that? Oh, Lincoln. Right. So we've got Long Slow Dairy. So we've got a collection of milk bottles as well.
I usually go for the advertising, don't I?
You do, yeah. So I don't know whether we've ever told you. We might have done, we might not. So in the thank you.
Thank you.
In the do three of the what's it that we might bore you with repeating a story. Keith had another collection, didn't you, Keith?
I did. Beer mats. All from the 1970s when I was a student. And somebody pestered me and pestered me and pestered me. So they went in the skip. And then we found out they were worth a lot of money.
Now, he reckons that I'm a nag. I'm not a nag. I just don't like dust.
Thank
I
you.
really don't like dust. And if you came into our house,
Look at that.
if you came into our house, you wouldn't think that I didn't like dust because we're not the best at dusting, are we, Keith?
No.
But I just see all these things and think that's more dust gathering.
But I'm at two books short off the whole set. Apart from different editions, but the whole set of Observer books.
So hopefully Harrogate, you'll get them. So, but it's an actual Observer book fair,
Yeah.
isn't it? So
They know the value, that's the problem. Charity shops don't.
but it's might be worth it if it's nearly complete. There again, charity shops do these days, don't they, as well? So they're getting to be expensive in them.
Yes, they tend to start looking at what
The
they've got
value.
in there,
Yeah.
so they can make the most out of what they've got.
Which is
So
fair
they're
enough, I
part of-
suppose,
Yeah,
in a
exactly.
way, but
I must admit, I'm quite surprised that that's only £3 in an antique shop.
Yeah.
Because
there's
they
no
use a
dust
pretty-
cover.
No.
It is not brilliant condition, but it is a first edition, and as I say, published in 1955. So certainly just a year older than I am. So yeah.
I'm still playing rugby at your age. The physique you've got, Keith, the physique you've got.
And it's obviously somebody from the Midland region because they've ticked off the engines that they've seen. And they're all
like a train spotter's book.
Yeah, it is a train spotters book, and it's all round the Midland region rather than any of the others. So that'll go on the bookshelf.
But with that,
So I'm walking around for it's now.
cheers.
I might have a wee now still. They've got toilets in there, haven't they?
I'll show you this while we're here as well. This is in the courtyard of where we were, but I don't think it's going anywhere soon. My brother-in-law Barry used to have a Ford Anglia. Not in that colour though, it was a green one. Angel wings. We seem to have a thing for finding angel wings, don't we?
Oh, come here.
As we said this morning, this video is probably going to be a lot of tea and coffee and cake and stuff, and now I'm having Lesel Drimmel cake, and you're having a Jennifer Eccles,
Eccles cake, yes.
and you're having
I am having a gluten-free carrot cake slice.
and another Eccles cake over there.
Well,
Yes, it's diabetic.
You've had
Really
a
not.
you've had a treat already. Nice. Their turn for a bit of freedom and a run now. Come on then. They've been very good today. While we've been walking around the shops and been very patient at the cafes. And let off a bit of steam. And then we're off to the supermarket to do a bit of food shopping. We're going to have something to eat back at the caravan with Pippa and Lee before we leave them alone for the evening. Go on, ready, go and play, go on. Go on then. Go on then. Where's Keith?
Good boy. Where's Daryl?
Hey!
Go on. This way.
One of their
Good
favourite
boy.
games. Well, it wasn't a promising start to the morning. There's a cloud again. Well, it's brightened up nicely now. This is a nice view. Trees over there. I can't remember the name of that tall. It's nice. We've seen paintings of that one as well before now. So we've just walked up the hill. You can see the van there. It's one of our local walks. Went up the caravan to bring the dogs to. Used to be one of Tor's favourite walks as well. So into Aldi we go. Just to get some bits and pieces. What are we fancying then?
Pizza.
Well, it's like the pizza. I was saying get some chicken. They've got pizzas, yeah. So we've parked up and it's going to be the last walk of the evening for the three dogs together. They've got on really well, which is nice. We didn't expect any different, to be honest. Our two can get on with any dog. And Timmy was alright with them as well. So I say, last walk, we've had the pizzas, we've had tea and everything. Then we'll drop Pippa and Timmy back at the caravan, then we'll head up to our park up for the evening and see what tomorrow brings. We have got plans. We'll wait and see and share with you. And now we're parked up for the night. And we left Pippa and Lee and Timmy at the caravan. The light's beginning to go down. Came back to the same park up. It's about 8 PM, maybe a little bit later. We're on our own. And dusk is coming. Time to get the kettle on and have a cup of tea.